Evaluate the integral 2r minus 1 times the cosine of the square root of 3 times 2r minus 1 squared plus 6 divided by the square root of 3 times 2r minus 1 squared plus 6 dr. We should probably begin by making a U substitution. And looking at this cosine function, we have an argument of 3 times 2r minus 1 squared plus 6 raised to the 1/2 power. So I can write that radical with a rational exponent. Now, if I'm to find the derivative of this, then I'll have to realize that I am going to apply the chain rule, but then on the inside function, I'll have to apply the chain rule again. So we have 1/2 times 3 times 2r minus 1 squared plus 6 raised to the negative 1/2. Now we've done the derivative of the outside function. Now we'll do the derivative of the inside function. So that will be 3, our constant out front, and then times 2, the exponent that we bring down, and then 2r minus 1, and then that'll be raised to the first power now. The derivative of 6 is 0. But now we have to multiply by the derivative of the inside here, which would be 2 times dr. Now we can simplify this a little bit, and we would have the 1/2 canceling with one of these 2's. So we would have 6 times 2r minus 1 dr over, and this negative exponent can go to the bottom, 3 times 2r minus 1 squared plus 6 raised to the positive 1/2 power. So now we realize that we have 2r minus 1 times dr divided by the square root of 3 times 2r minus 1 squared plus 6, and we have that stray 6 out front. So we'll multiply both sides by 1/6, and we will find that 1/6 du will be equal to 2r minus 1 dr over, and we could call this the square root of 3 times 2r minus 1 squared plus 6. So now we see a lot of this matching up. We have 2r minus 1 divided by the square root of 3 times 2r minus 1 squared plus 6, and then the dr. We have all three of those things here. And then we have the cosine of u. So we could rewrite our integral then as the integral of the cosine of u times 1/6 du, which would be 1/6 times the integral of the cosine of u du, which would be equal to 1/6 times the sine of u plus c. Now we would need to substitute back. So we would have 1/6 times the sine, the square root of 3 times 2r minus 1 squared plus 6 plus c.